Dr. Haley Barkowiak from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is visiting with us today. Dr. B, as she's affectionately known around the Humane Society, is going to talk a little bit about some of the things that are in need and how she wound up in the Wenatchee area. I did read a lot about you. Tell me about your journey from the Midwest. How's a Midwest girl wind up out here in the Northwest?
Yeah, absolutely. So I did a specialty internship in shelter medicine, and my mentor was Dr. Brad Crower, and he's actually from this area. He's from Seattle, and he worked out here. He actually got the medical department started at the Humane Society, and so he had nothing but rave reviews to say, and they just happened to be hiring a vet when I was looking for a job, and I fell in love with the Valley. I visited, and the shelter offers so many things that a lot of progressive shelters are lucky to have. So I was really drawn here.
Well, I want to know about the medical facility and explain to me what you're capable of doing there, because I don't know that a lot of people are really aware that it's a pretty first-class facility, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a beautiful, almost new clinic. It's an entirely functional vet clinic, essentially. So we do have 2 exam rooms, and then we have a full surgical suite with 4 surgical tables. We're running 20 to 30 surgeries a day typically. So we have a lot of capabilities. We have a full digital X-ray. We're able to do in-house blood work, and we also have an ultrasound machine. So we're able to kind of help a variety of needs that our animals.
So it's not like it's an undiscovered facility. Certainly you're plenty busy, because people flat out have a hard time sometimes getting in to see somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a shelter veterinarian, we're able to offer affordable services to income qualified individuals, and unfortunately that's a Washington state law at the moment, but we are expanding those services that we can offer to make sure that affordable care is accessible.
What's a tip for somebody that might be interested in looking into that?
So we have a few links on our website that you can go to, specific applications for spay-neuter services, and then keep your ear out, because we are hoping to expand that. We're going to be hiring on a second veterinarian and offering more robust public services.
Well, tell me more about the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society.
We are a private nonprofit humane society with government contracts, meaning we do host an animal care and control department. So they help with public health and are out in the community doing good work. We bring in about 4,000 to 5,000 animals annually, which is a middle to large shelter. It's kind of a mid-range shelter. It's a hefty number of animals for sure. So in addition to offering shelter services, like I said, we have our clinic offering those medical services as well. So it's kind of a 3-pronged facility.
How do you feel the adoption rate versus the number of pets that you get in? Is it working out okay? Do you need more help?
I think we can always use more help. We're very open to volunteers, fosters. We'll always take more help. The community's been incredibly supportive. I've been astounded by the number of volunteers and fosters we've had, which is amazing. We'll always take more volunteers. I think adoptions have actually been doing really well. We just last month in February, I think we had over 105 adoptions, which was fantastic. So
I've known, I have a couple of different friends that are fosters. And I know several people that have adopted. But going back to this foster idea, I wasn't really all that aware of it until they started doing it. And then I wondered, how do you do that? How do you give these little animals back? Because they've had these kittens, and it just looks like fun. How does somebody get into doing that?
Well, I always say that, adoption is the end goal. And as much as it might be hard to let them go, that's always the positive at the end of the day, is that you've worked with that animal to a point where they can find their forever home. We do have a very brief application process for that, just to give an applicant a heads up of what it looks like to foster, and then also so we know what kind of animals to contact them for. And you can reach out to us at the Humane Society if you're interested in fostering.
There's a lot that goes into running the Humane Society. What is like the biggest need that someone could help with?
I think right now our biggest need is donating food for our pet food pantry. We put that on monthly, and it's for community members that need better access to pet food. We've been completely cleaning our shelves every month right now. There's a huge need for it. So if anyone can donate, dog or cat dry food, that would be wonderful.
Is there a higher demand for certain kinds of food?
adult dog food is something we go through very quickly. Dry food probably more than canned food, but honestly, anything that somebody can donate is helpful.
Really great.
Thank you so much to the community, because I've been here since July, and it's just been so wonderful. I've had such a warm welcome, and the Humane Society, we definitely feel the support that the community has for us, and it's been really great to witness and be a part of.
Okay, here's a question totally off the cuff. What's a Midwest winter like compared to the winter you just went through here, your first one?
So not as much snow, but we get a lot of ice. It's cold and it's really windy. You guys don't have wind here, which is nice, but
not yet.
I was digging my car out of the snow, which was a first for me. So.
All right. Well, Dr. B, thanks a lot.
Absolutely.